we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the option, here's Montgomery. And he'll take this one down to the 36. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw here, Dalton. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. Touchdown, Chicago! Juju Smith-Schuster, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Fields on 1st down. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Working with a 2nd and 3. To throw is Fields. It's brought in by Harris. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. The Steelers at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a 1st down.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Fields. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with Harris. And 7-0. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. They snap it to Fields. The quick slant caught. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Chicago! David Montgomery, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives. From that distance, what an effort. It results in the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
A first throw for the backup, Wilson. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Throwing is Wilson. Finding Pickens for another catch. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Fields now to throw. And, it's incomplete. Oh, it would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Able to find his man, it's Pickens. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
If this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen, here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw, and they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now Fields. Touchdown! Deontay Johnson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. David Montgomery ready to take the field for the Bears' next possession.
First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach or offensive coordinator actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they've presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
I'm sure he said challenge accepted. A first down throw coming for Dalton. And he'll just get rid of it. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Passing, it's Dalton.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
After taking it a little further down inside the 40.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Another chance for Dalton. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Darnell Mooney the target there.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
But that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Touchdown Bears!
Chase Claypool
From 10 yards out.
And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now 21-7. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Off play action, Fields. Going across the formation, he finds Fryermuth.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Throwing again is Fields. He's got this to Pickens. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On first down, Fields. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. To throw again on second down. Fields. Johnson's got it complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. And the Steeler offense ready to get going here in this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through there.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Looking at a second and 11 now after the loss. Here's Fields. He'll let it fly for Austin. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 41.
As they started that drive, I think they looked at the scoreboard and said, this is a manageable deficit, guys, but let's go ahead and start cutting it down right here. Instead, an interception happened, so a 2-possession game might become 3. So as we get going here in the second half, this could rapidly reach the point where there isn't enough time left for a comeback if their defense doesn't bail them out.
No gain on the play there, second down. Dalton. And incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Had to pass there. Third and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for third and short, because when it's third and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guy.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 39 yards there, a big one.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Harris going to get it again on second down. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On second down, this is Harris. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On 2nd and 12, Fields. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. And the Bears force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
A pretty good-looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly. A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Dalton's throw complete here to Kmet. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Dalton. And this will be caught by Mooney. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the 1st. Dalton now, the pass. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. So now the Steelers down by 11. At time, a huge factor. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Fields. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now a 1st down throw. Fields. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like
like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 35. A very solid gain of 27. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Boswell's kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, we'll likely put an end to this thing. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. Read option, here's Montgomery. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the